Hello everyone, it's me, Mr. Wood again. I thought it'd be easier this week, once again, to just record you a little video to let you know what we've got planned and what I'd like you to do at home for this section. Now, something that happened sort of just after the Tudor times was there was a birth of a very, very important figure, and I reckon if I asked you to put your hands up, not that I can see you, but if I asked you to put your hands up if you've heard of William Shakespeare, I imagine lots and lots of little hands going up all over Wroughton, because we've probably heard quite a lot about William Shakespeare, the Bard. Okay, and I know plays that we've studied in school. They include Hamlet. We've done that in year 4. We looked at Hamlet and how it's similar to the Lion King, or more pertinently, how the Lion King's based on Hamlet. We've looked at Romeo and Juliet. We've done work on Julius Caesar. And there's lots and lots of different Shakespeare plays to discover. There's actually 38 of them, so many. So what I'd like you to do for this part of the home learning is I've included a PowerPoint all about Shakespeare and his early life and what he got up to in his times. And there's a couple of activities I'd like you to do. And the first one is directly related to the theatre that Shakespeare performed his plays in. I wonder if you know what that theatre was called. Yeah, that's right, it was called the Globe Theatre, and there's actually one that's been reconstructed in near enough the same location in the River Thames in London. If you go down to the South Bank, you'd be able to see it still there. And the theatre, the Globe, was a sort of round theatre, so it was plays in the round that you could see all the way around the acting. And I've included a link on the PowerPoint which gives you a virtual tour of the Globe, so it'd be really cool if you could go on there and have a little look around and see what life was like. And then I thought, as a DT task, you could see if you could create a model of the Globe itself. So you might think, I could make that out of Lego, for example, which you absolutely could, and there's an example on the PowerPoint of how someone's made one out of Lego. Equally, if resources are a little bit tight and if you haven't got enough Lego to go around, that's absolutely fine. I've included a paper cutout you can print out or make one. Or if you're feeling like you really, really want to challenge yourself, you could see if you could make your own model from wood and junk and cardboard and things like that. So I've made a very primitive looking Globe theatre myself at school, and it's made of 3 sort of rings of cardboard. I've just cut out 3 rings of cardboard. I've used some lollipop sticks here, you can see, just to make the kind of supporting beams, and I've glued them in place. And then the painstaking task, although it was quite kind of therapeutic, of sticking all of these matchsticks all the way around to make the backdrop of my theatre. And I put a little stage on the middle there, and you know, it's halfway finished. I could put different figures on there, I could paint it, all different sorts. So entirely up to you how you'd like to do it. And if you think of another creative way, that's fantastic as well. So that's challenge number 1. Challenge number 2 is to do with more kind of a literacy outcome or a writing outcome. And one of the really, really interesting things about William Shakespeare, why he's so relevant, is that so many things that we say today and so many phrases and words that we say are directly related to things from Shakespeare's plays. So phrases that I definitely have used for my own children at home. You've eaten me out of house and home, is absolutely something created by Shakespeare. Seen better days could be related to the situation we're in now, but that was from Shakespeare as well. So what I would like you to do here is you can create a picture of William Shakespeare, quite a distinctive looking individual, very similar to the sort of style in the Tudor times. And there's a tutorial video for how to create your Shakespeare picture. And then around the outside, I would like you to include lots of different quotes. shapes. Now looking at mine, I think they're probably directly related to the situation we're in at the moment. Ones I've chosen from the list are For Goodness Sake. People have a heart of gold, could be related to those key workers, those NHS workers. In a Pickle, something related, something created by Shakespeare, and probably are all in a pickle. Come what may will come out of this. You've eaten me out of house and home. Forever and a Day, feels like it's been going on forever and a day. And Let Us Lie Low, which is very directly related to lockdown. So you can see where my head was at when I chose different phrases for Shakespeare to say. So you do your picture of Shakespeare, round the outside, annotate it with whichever phrases come to mind. You could include them in a sentence that relates to what we're doing at the moment would be great, or however you want. And then there's some more information all about the sonnets that Shakespeare wrote. There's different tasks you might want to see if you can look at different sonnets, and you could even try and create your own. Completely up to you, as much or as little as you do from this, but we thought it was such a good idea, and he's such an important person, Shakespeare, voted one of the greatest Britons to have ever lived, really, really famous, that we should dedicate a section of our home learning about him. So hopefully you do some of those tasks, hopefully you enjoy them. I'm really looking forward to seeing your pictures of the Globe Theatre, how you've created it, and I will see you soon. Take care, bye.